Embattled Republican Senator Josh Hawley is once again under fire, this time for misusing campaign funds. Now let's make something clear. It doesn't matter if the amount is $1 or $1,000. It is illegal for any politician or candidate to use campaign money for personal expenses. We have seen politicians prosecuted for that, of course, before Donald Trump decided to pardon them. But yes, it is a prosecutable offense, and it is something that people do, in fact, get prosecuted for. And now Josh Hawley has been accused, based on his own FEC filings, of using his campaign money to pay for food and candy for his family during a vacation to Universal Studios, Florida. Josh Hawley being the Republican senator from Missouri, not Florida. So none of this was campaign related. They have also matched up the dates, by the way, with Hawley's own Instagram, and I believe this was last March, and yes, you see pictures there. He's chilling, hanging out with his family, with his kids. They're having a lot of fun, as you would expect to happen in Universal Studios. It's a great time to go, too. It was before the pandemic really hit here in the United States, so hey, good for you getting a vacation in on spring break. And then, the list right here of where he went and spent his campaign money. And it was only $197. So it's not like we're talking about thousands and thousands of dollars that he spent, but even $1 spent on personal items from your campaign is illegal. He spent $16.87 at Voodoo Donuts. He spent $8.83 at Seuss Popcorn. Spent $80 at Margaritaville. He spent $15 at Lard Lad, $13 at Lagoon Popcorn, $31 at The Hopping Pot, and $30 at Bumblebee Taco. So no, these were all, by the way, paid for from the Josh Hawley for Senate campaign fund, not from Josh Hawley's bank account, as it should have been. And these would be illegal expenditures. Every one of them. And folks, the point of this is not to say lock him up and throw him in jail for $197. Absolutely not. But what it does show us is that this guy is obviously no stranger to breaking the law. And isn't it typically things like this how it starts out, right? I mean, any kind of, criminal psychologist is going to tell you it always starts off with the small stuff, seeing what you can get away with and then pushing the envelope from there. And I would think, spending, $15 at popcorn here, $80 at Margaritaville here. Those are small. It's a small amount. You think nobody's going to notice. And then when nobody notices that, you start to go a little bit bigger. Just ask Duncan Hunter, right? And then how it started over there, some golf shorts. And then suddenly you're escalating to all these crazy expenditures. That's what we're talking about here. And that's what we could eventually be looking at if there is no accountability. So I don't care if it was $1. I don't care if it was $1 million. This man knew the law. He chose to ignore it. He chose to break it. Now it's time to deal with the consequences.